I'm here in the Richmond Green, amazing part of London, and I'm here with Pravu, who is playing cricket. Very true to his Indian roots. Playing cricket here for which team?
Princess Head Cricket Club, which is also the club where the series, the American series, was shot, which is about football, but there's no football here. So yeah.
But there is T20 going on.
Yeah.
And there is elections here in the UK.
Yeah.
So tell me, Pranav, and Rishi Sunak, one Indian origin, he's been the Prime Minister and is fighting for one. What do you think of him, and if you may say, where do your loyalties lie?
Sure, yeah. Well, I'm from India. But I think the problem I have with, generally, it's not about Rishi Sunak or one person. Both the parties have not been very clear about their agenda. It's all very high level. They're talking about NHS, they're talking about police forces, they're talking about immigration. But I just wish that they would go deeper and explain what is their plan. Because all that we hear is, oh, we want to increase investments, or we don't want immigrants. That's fine, okay, but how are you going to solve the problem? So that's why I'm a little disappointed, and I don't think any party has clearly come out other than a high-level statement.
Right, but you will vote, right?
I will vote. I'm still doing my homework. As I was telling you before we started this interview, last time I voted for the Conservative Party. It was more a tactical voting. I thought that they would know how the whole Brexit process would work, because they were the ones who initiated it. But clearly, I feel that that's not been sorted out properly. So that's why I'm not so sure, I should vote for them again.
Okay. How much does Rishi do it for you and not do it for you in terms of voting? How much does he tick your box?
I look at it this way, right? He comes from a wealthy background. It's a big advantage. I really don't know if he understands the common person's, frustrations and concerns. But yeah, you can argue that he's from the finance background, and economically he might be the right choice for the country. But yeah, I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
Does him being of Indian origin do anything for you?
People say that he's from Indian origin, but I think he's been pretty much here all his life, and I would think he has Indian origin, but I would consider he's a part of the country now. So
okay. No,
I don't think that's going to influence my voting
at all. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Now, what will influence your voting? How can someone get your vote? What is it that you want to hear?
I think there should be clear plans, right? How do we make the country progress, or how do we make the country better than what it is? It's still a good place. I won't say it's a bad place, but there are things to be improved. Infrastructure, again, education, universities, government services, all of them have to improve. Unemployment has to get down. So lots of things have to change. So some of these topics should have check boxes only. Then
and no one is doing that for you as of now.
Only, I would say, like high-level lip service. Not enough details for me to decide that this party is better versus that party is better.
Okay, you have a few more weeks to go, not too many.
Yeah.
But I hope you do it, Pranav. And let me go to one of your.
Liam is here.
Come. Let me go to one of the players of the team. Again, his co-player, Liam.
That's me.
Liam, tell me, what about you? Where do you stand in this election at the moment?
Deeply unexcited by the campaign, I suppose. Not really enjoying any of it very much. I've always voted Labour all my life, but I don't think I'll vote Labour this time. Although, I guess I hope Labour win in a strange kind of way. I don't see enough difference between Labour and the Conservatives for my liking.
Why would you not vote Labour if you've been a Labour supporter all your life?
Because I believe Labour have moved away from what I believe to be Labour and much closer to, I guess people would say the middle ground, but much closer to the right as far as I'm concerned. And Labour and Conservative, there's a cigarette paper difference between the two of them, and I don't especially like what either of them are saying. I'd like something much more radical, both in terms of green policy, but also in terms of social policy, in terms of tax and spend. I don't mind paying tax. We get things for it. I'd be happy to pay more. no one's being honest about the problems the country's got and the great big hole we need to dig ourselves out of and how we're going to have to do that. So yeah, not enough of me. I will vote Green because I think the only issue that really matters is the sustainability of the planet, and they're the only ones that've got any sort of policy that will actually make a difference to the survival of mankind, I suppose.
Okay. Now, what do you think of Rishi Sunak and up to now?
I have nothing especially against Rishi. I think he's a whole lot better than the ones that went before. But I think his party's an absolute mess. I think his policies are a mess. I think he's reaching out for anything that people find popular at the minute. I think he knows he's going to lose, so he can say whatever he wants at the moment.
Okay, I'm going to throw a question at you.
Go on.
If Rishi was leading the Labour Party, would you vote?
No. Not if the policies were the same as either the Conservatives or the Labour Party at the moment. It's not about the leader as far as I'm concerned, really.
It's the party.
It's the policies and it's the party. And
what is going to tick your box for you to vote?
Well, I will vote, and I will vote Green. To vote Labour. They're moving something back towards what I believe Labour to mean, the party of the people, the party of workers. Starmer's line the other day was about we're the party of wealth creation. That's what the Conservative Party do in my mind, and the Labour Party is the party of looking after people. I don't hear anything about social care, I don't hear anything about people on benefits, I don't hear anything about unemployment, I don't hear anything about any of that.
Oh, brilliant, Liam, thank you very much. But I can say one thing, wish you all the best for the match.
Thank you very much.
I hope
Good luck.
you win.
Well, we'll need a lot of luck for that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry, who's...
Thank you very, very much.